What do you need to have to be a good radio host? Pia Alanko from Finland tells you the answer. She's experienced in radio field as a journalist and teacher. She brought her expertise to Medienforum Mittweida and told us about radio in Finland.
Ms. Alanko, one question. If you have to choose one ability that an upcoming radio journalist has to bring with, what would it be and why?
Well, in my country, the radio stations are looking for personalities, so you should have a personality. You should have something to say and the way to say it.
And are there any major differences between radio in Finland and radio in Germany or other countries?
I think that the system is quite the same in the European countries at least. We have a strong public radio system, YLE, National Broadcasting Company, and then we have the commercial side, which is more about entertainment and personalities. And of course YLE is also about entertainment, but it's more concentrated on news and current affairs than the commercial side.
And we have here this student radio, 99.3 Radio Mittweida. Do you have any advice for some people like me, for young radio journalists?
I think that you should grab each opportunity that you can get for the practice in the field. And I think it's so great that you have this vivid radio station here at the university campus that the media students are running. I'm so impressed that you are really making it 24/7 and you are so motivated and I would say committed to it. And it's hard to do besides the school, but I think it's worth it. So practice, and don't be lazy.
And do you have during your studies the same possibilities like we have to learn practical in some sectors here?
Yes, actually, I think that our studies in my university are quite similar. It has a similar approach, very practice-oriented. I just had a similar media event with my students last week where we produced, not this big, but the same idea of a media event in our university. And of course we have the student radio, and now we are developing it also to be involving more of students, also students outside the media field. So we want to create it more like a campus radio.
And are there any things or important things you want to change at the radio right now? Or are there things you don't like?
I think that work in the radio field is really tough nowadays. That the hours that you have to spend in the studio, for example, if you are a presenter, so especially in the smaller local radio stations, there are not that many resources for producing programs, so one presenter has to do a lot, and that means that he has to create the content to the 4-hour show, plus make the news, plus the other content for the show. So I think it's a lot of work, and you have to be really up to date and also handle the technical side, because I don't think any radio station, at least in my country, has sound technician who would be taking care of the technical side. It's the presenter who is taking care of it in the studio.
Okay, thank you for your time and enjoy your day in Mittweida.
Thank you.
Bye.